Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a hot minute since I put a video out, so I need to get back on it. I need to get back out my garage and be working on projects. I've been slacking, but hey, I'm not gonna beat myself up too much over that. But today, I'm just out in the garage, minivan. What do I gotta do to it today? Oh yeah, one of the tire light's on, so I gotta check the tire pressure. I noticed the rearview mirror, the little set screw that holds it in is loose, so the mirror's wobbling around. I hit a bump the other day and I thought it was gonna fall off. And then went to go get an oil change, and the text said that the little piece you take off for the filter, the paper filter on these, they couldn't get it off because it was stripped. Something like it's made out of plastic. So I don't think I'm going to tackle that today, but that's something I need to address because I guess I go to the Toyota dealership or go look online and see what people are saying to replace that. But I got quads on the trailer. Let's see, Polaris down here at the end is new. The only thing I think this one needs is when the fan kicks on, it squeals really high. It's like the bearing in the fan is going out, and then also the odometer, and you can see your gears and all your gas and everything like that. The glass is broke. I bought it this way. There's actually some other things wrong with it when I bought it. The intake for where the carburetor mounts to the engine, the plastic was cracked, so it was sucking air, and I think that's one reason why I ended up buying it at auction, but I think that's why they auctioned it off, because they couldn't figure out what was going on with it. So it needed some new rubber boots, and it runs great. So there's a couple little things there. The grain quad, it sounds like I have a little tick in it. I don't know, valves maybe, I don't know. Otherwise it runs, does everything. And then the red one of the bigger issues here is I went to go change the oil, and when I went to go put the drain plug bolt back in, it wouldn't tighten all the way. And I looked up in there, and the part of the threads are missing. So it's in there. It stays. The thing is, it doesn't like come out, but it drips oil because you can't tighten it. It's also concerning when you're out riding and you're like, is that thing going to fall out and all the oil going to go everywhere? So I need to do some research on how to fix that. Yeah. Oh, and also, where is it at? Let's take a little walk. Sorry, the garage door is shut. It's going to get dark a little on you. My mini bike. There it is. There's the frame. There's the engine. There's the parts. It's got a chainsaw and a weed eater sitting on it and a blanket. Yeah, I haven't been out in the garage working. Between work and running, I run a lot. I'm actually training to run 100 miles in August, so I gotta balance everything out. It's just I get so busy. But yeah. All right, let's get to work. We're gonna tackle this van first. All right, the truck was complaining too. They need some air in the tires, so I did that. But yeah, this is my 2016 Chevy 2500 heavy duty. It needs nothing. Actually, I lie. Right here on the door panel, this plastic piece is missing. Before I ever made the first payment on this vehicle, it got destroyed by hail. Insurance didn't total it out. They literally put new roof, like they cut it off. new roof, new bed, new panels. And when I picked it up from the dealership, and I don't know, 2-3 months later, I forget, whatever it was, that panel falls off. I go back and they weren't going to replace it. I wasn't going to fight with them. The thing is, that little plastic piece, it's like $80 and $100. I probably need to go to the junkyard and find it. I mean, it's just more of an eyesore. How many miles does this thing have? Let's see. 46,000. So yeah, so it's 7 years old. 46,000 miles. I don't drive it everywhere. I drive auction vehicles. I drive my Jeep. We drive our van. This is more of, of course, for towing our camper, camping. So it doesn't get driven a ton. But I did notice today, must have had a rock or something hit. I got a big paint chip there. So I'm probably going to want to take care of that because I do not want that to get worse. But otherwise, just visually inspecting, make sure all my fluids are topped off, belts look good, nothing's crazy. So, yeah, doesn't really need anything. All right, guys, it's the next day. I'm out, just getting a couple little things done today. Last video I made on the Jeep, I put the air filter on, but I also redid this boot. It's holding up good. But the other day, my check engine light came on, and it came on once before, and I disconnected the battery and reset the computer, and it was happy, and then it came on again. Let's cycle through it. I think it's 3 key, on, off, on, off, on. We'll cycle through it here. There it goes. 12. I think that's the start code. And it gives it 31. And then a 55. Yeah, so it holds on that at 55, and then I think it ends with the 12 again. I'm guessing. It's been a bit. Or maybe 55 was the end. I'm gonna go look it up real quick. I'm pretty confident though it's a misfire. All right, and I'm just gonna reset the computer. So I just take off the ground here, set it aside. I'll just disconnect this, and then I think you're supposed to let it sit off for like 10 minutes or something like that. So we'll let it sit and we'll let it reset. But like I said, it's just a misfire. It happens once, and then the computer gets all mad and then throws an engine code. It's not like it's doing it all the time. Actually, I don't even notice it's doing it. But all right, while that's resetting, I was thinking maybe we'll get the mini bike out, go cruise around with it. it's a fun little ripper. Oh, I got a bunch of snow up there. Oh, with this big tires, it's kind of hard to ride in the street. It's made for dirt. It doesn't go very fast, but it's fun. It's just a stock engine, and I highly recommend that you don't go in there and start tweaking that engine. People want these things to go faster. They're not. I mean, you can make them go faster, but for what they are, don't try to make it faster. There's, you know, the sprocket size and the clutch size and all that. I think the top speed is maybe 20, pushing it. I guess I could always get a little speedometer and go on a ride with it and check it. But like I said, don't modify that engine, because as soon as you do, you tell you to take the governor out, whatever, you're just gonna ruin the piston, the rod, the connecting bearing. You're just gonna break it. And it's really expensive to actually hype those motors up, these kits. In my opinion, I think it's expensive. So, all right, enough on the mini bike. The Jeep is sat long enough, so I'm just gonna hook the battery up and make sure that the code is cleared. All right, that code is cleared. It might come back. We'll see. All right, I know this is not a running YouTube channel, but I gotta go on a 12-mile run. Yeah, I'm crazy. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, it's the next day, and you can see I've kind of unburied the mini bike. The saws and blankets and all that crap are now off it. And to be honest, I don't even remember where I was at. I think I was painting this thing. I don't know. I just need to get it out and see what we got, make a list, and I think just start putting it together again and kind of go from there.
Sicker than a wizard with a top hat. So heavy when I drop it like a backpack. Chit chat, better stick it in the WhatsApp. Looking at the glitter in your Snapchat, what's that? You break like a plate in an earthquake. On a first date like a clown at a birthday. Too late, gotta wait, cause I'm first rate. When you back down from the beast, you're a lightweight. We got gold chains. To what we got bold claims. Oh, what we got old ways. You got no change. You swinging in the park, not me. So what, you got nothing OG. You grinning with a face, don't scream. So when you got C, spitting venom on me.
All right, guys, there she is. Old school mini bike. I love this thing because it's got the gear set up. It's got low and high range back in here. This is a little shifter for it. It's not hooked up. But yeah, I got to get the chain on. I got to get the belt. Actually, I was looking for the belt and I can't find it. So I got to get everything mocked up so I can measure and figure out what belt needs to go on there. This is the brake. This brake is cool. It's just an old piece of like rubber, and it goes right actually on in here, and this is what breaks it. So there's no drum or anything like that. It just breaks the gears. What else? I probably need like a spacer here. Throttle cable seems to be there and working. But I think that's it for tonight. Appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, comments, put it down below. Anything you maybe want me to see build in the future, things like that, put it in the comments. And yeah, see you in my next video.